What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I present to you Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Final Mix Remix. In the last episode, we started our world cleanup. That would be going from world to world in order to find missed chests, Trinities, Dalmatians, things along that ways. We did the first ring, which was to our left. That was Wonderland, Deep Jungle, and the little bit inside of the Olympus Coliseum. We'll get back to that later. But for now, in this episode, we have a lot to do because we have a lot of planets to visit. There's a lot of stuff we missed, and we are going to start with Agrabah, and that would be actually going right down into it, and then into Aladdin's house. So I say we start that now. There's a lot of things for us to pick up on our journeys today, so moving on to Agrabah. As I said, we're going to go to Aladdin's house as our first stop. There's nothing actually here for us to get, but there is something for me to show you, because it is an important piece of side questing and whatnot that we'll conquer later, and I emphasize the word conquer, and if you happen to do anything with it now, it could be bad. Carpet is jumping around like a lunatic. If you were to go up to him and talk to him, you would be brought into the middle of the desert in order to fight one of the super bosses of the game. Do not do this if you are not ready. This boss is a super boss, of course, and it will kill you. It's pretty difficult once you know, even when you know what the strategy is, it can be a little annoying to take down. So definitely don't talk to Carpet until you are ready, high enough level with enough equipment and everything on you to satisfy what it is that you have to do to that thing. And that's a lot of physical attack and a lot of magic attack. On Main Street, there is an item way up top. I'm trying to remember where it is. I know it's up there somewhere, but let me run around and clear out the Heartless from this area, and then I'll get that chest and move on to the unique Heartless that is located inside of Agrabah. Aha! I knew it was here. It was just way too up high for me to see. So you need to work your way up here and then fly across, and apparently have a few more guys in order to beat up, because of course they're going to spawn right next to the treasure chest that I need to get. Come on, go away. Am I going to go blue? Go blue, very nice. Up here we go. Chest up top. Contains a mithril. A lot of random chests that I'm going to be finding that has various synthesis materials and stuff like that in it, so make sure to keep an eye on them so you can grab them and have them for, your synthesis later. Going into this next section, put on guard. You are going to need the guard ability, and I'll explain why. You're either going to need guard or you're going to need the level 3 arrow spell. Right now I don't have that because I don't have enough puppies to get it, but I do have guard, so make sure that that is equipped. You're going to walk into the palace gate. That's where this Heartless is located, and if he's here, you will see this, a whole lot of pots. Many, many, many pots. The trick to this is to run up to a pot and push it. And that would just be walking into it. If you notice, this one is moving. So we know that that one moves. And this one, that one is not moving. That one is stationary. So as you can see, this one I can actually move around. This one I can shift. This one I cannot. The pot that is not moving contains the Heartless that is unique to Agrabah. And in order for him to have the better chance of dropping his unique item, you need to smash all other pots around him before you hit him. And you know you're doing this right because every time you break a pot, tech points go up. See, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the final one gives you, I believe that's 100 tech points plus a lot of money. Before I go and I fight him, there are, of course, chests around here that I'm going to pick up. Might as well do this before you initiate the battle so you don't have to forget or whatever. Put a Terra Chain over there, and there's one over this way that you need to jump high for. This is actually where the chest was located in the world terminus back at the end of the world. And we have puppies, 52, 53, and 54. Expect this episode to be completely checking off this entire list. You missed any of them up until this point, let me know, send me a message, or if you see one that you're missing that I'm missing as well, just keep watching and you'll be able to see exactly where you get it from. Because a lot of these now have become available due to us having different abilities and things along that way. It's Osmos Chi, that's pointless. Alright, that's all the chests in this area. We need to jump on down, and we need to take down this guy. Let's hit it! This is the Pot Scorpion. An ordinary pot turned heartless by the power of darkness. Unlike the pot spider, its pot is tough as nails. A simple attack won't be enough to make it cry for mercy. It emanates poison fumes as it attacks its prey. So as Jiminy Journal states, and as you can see right there, my Keyblade attacks do absolutely nothing to it. What you need to do is you need to find a way to knock it on its back, because that is where it is vulnerable. The only way to do that is with Guard or with a level 3 arrow. When the Pot Scorpion goes to charge at you, you're going to see its pincers kind of snap at you, and then it charges. There it goes, and there. Very good. Good tech point to get from that as well. That is the only way to flip it over, and then that is the only way you can actually damage it. Plus, you want to make sure to avoid the poison as much as possible, and I missed that there. See, if you had the level 3 arrow, you wouldn't even need to guard. You would just have it run into you, and it would automatically just fall over, because level 3 arrow is that awesome. And that's pretty much all you gotta do. You gotta make sure to kill it, because this has the Mithril Stone, a very important and very helpful synthesis item that you're gonna need. Plus, he has chances of dropping Mithril Shards, apparently. I've had him drop 1 or 2 of them before as I was fighting him. And that, again, is all based off of, hey, there you go, Stone and Shard. Excellent. And again, that's all based off of how many pots you break before you activate him. Alright. That is all we have to do here in Agrabah as a town. Our next goal is to get to the Cave of Wonders, which you can just leave the town and go to it. You don't have to talk to Carpet. Don't talk to Carpet. Not yet. Let's go. Oh wow. Important level up for Goofy. Not only did he gain valuable AP, but an accessory slot. That's crazy. I did not know that Goofy actually got 4 accessory slots in this game. And if I did know, then I obviously forgot, because I thought 3 was the max anybody has, but that's okay. He gets a 4th one. Very cool. Let's see what we can give him. We have so many different accessories that I have to kind of pick and choose what would be the best for him. I'm kind of leaning towards anything that really increases his AP by a lot. Yeah, White Fang increases a lot of different things, but the Holy Circuit brings him up to 28 AP. And Goofy right now, he could use all the AP he can get, because he needs as many of these abilities on him as I can possibly get. So we're going to do with the Holy Circuit, or Circlet, or whatever we call it. He has 5 AP. Oh, and I can put on second chance. Sweet. Excellent. That's perfect for you, Goofs. This way, when you can take that damage to get 1 health, you can then heal us with Evolution immediately afterwards. Trinity marked right next to us, right inside of the Cave of Wonders. Pulling up a Trinity Detect. Brings up a chest, and inside of it contains an Ifrit belt. So we already have the Rama belt, so now we're going to get the Ifrit belt. And basically they do the same thing. Rama does 40% lightning damage reduction, Ifrit is 40% fire damage, but they also raise different stats. Ifrit will raise strength, Rama will raise AP. So it all depends on how you want to build up your guide to determine which one of these, if any, you want to equip to that. So Ifrit's on Goofy right now. Yeah, strength would be wonderful, but I think right now AP is way more important. I need to clear out these guys really quickly, and then we can actually run around the Cave of Wonders no problem, because everything we need is either a little bit up here or mostly down below. So give me a moment. Alright, you're going to need your high jump and your glide ability, obviously, in order to jump all the way across to this pillar in order to get this chest, which is more puppies. 49, 50, and 51. Kind of going in a weird reverse order right now with the way we're collecting them, but that's a... What happened, Donald? What? I don't know what happened. I think the ball rolled over him. Oh well, whatever. That's more puppies added to the list, and that's all we need to do here in this room. Whoa, go away. I don't feel like fighting you guys right now. And in here, I need to get over there, and I need to kind of fly over to the right so I can avoid anything spawning. I want to get to that yellow Trinity. Go, 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 go! Yes! Sweet! Let's get over here, guys. Come on. We need to Trinity push this thing down to the bottom. And I think this is our last yellow Trinity as well. There's no more Trinity pushes in the game after that. So that did that. That pushed down to the bottom. We're going to see what that activated a little bit later. You want to glide all the way over to the other side of the room. That's the only way to get there is from glide. And we have a chest up top, which has a Mega Potion. Nothing too great, but now we can take this block and push it down. I thought Goofy was going to go with it. And then flying all the way over here to this other pillar, we have another lone chest. Just be careful landing on it, make sure to get it, and there we go. Elixir, that's fine. Alright, so that is everything we need for up here. We need to head down to the caverns below. No enemies, so we can kind of maneuver around and do what we gotta do and whatnot. The Trinity push activated that block right there that we can stand on, but first we have a Trinity jump right here. This is another one that's kind of easy to miss because you forget it's there. Usually when you're running around the bottom, you're with Aladdin. So if you're missing a blue one, I guarantee it's probably this one. Open up to get a Thundara G. Not that it matters, but you need it in order for the completion anyway. Jump there, and up. I'm pretty sure you couldn't reach that even with your high jump, so you needed to do the Trinity push in order to get back here to activate the statue to open up the door in the other room. Because if you notice, there's really nothing else here. You can fall down into the area we were just at, and then this will bring you to the silent chamber, which I don't think... Oh no, it's the other way. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I think I could have fallen to my right and been where I needed to go, but that's alright, no big deal. The door opened up, and we have 2 chests. First one... is our puppies, 46, 47, and 48. I think those are the last ones that we're going to be able to get here in Agrabah, so check those off the list, done and done. Still a few more to get throughout the rest of the worlds, but there we go, okay. Let us then go and check this chest. Haste 2G. If you still want to continue building up your gummy ship or whatever, can't go wrong having another haste. It does give you that quick burst of speed every so often so you can get from point A to point B without worrying too much. And now I gotta figure out where that other block went. I did have, I pushed that other block, the regular square one down, and I gotta remember, where the hell did it go? There was another chest up there that I kind of want to get to, so let's see if I can just high jump to it. I probably can't. Hey! Aw, come on, Sora. Get with it. Get with the program. Oh. And... go! Excellent, there we go. What do you have in Neil? Proterra Chain. To me right now, that's just sellable stuff because I don't need it for anything else. And I'm guessing, like, these statues all over here would have been enough that I needed in order to move the walls around to be able to get to these chests, just I didn't do it my first time here. Hey, and there's another chest right here as well. Wow, I was missing all kinds of stuff now, wasn't I? Meteor G. I don't know if that's going to really help me too much. It's a laser. Probably wouldn't have helped me even before, but hey, well, what can you do? I guess I could have... Oh, there it is! There's the little block that I pushed back when I tried to push Goofy off the ledge. It just gives you a stepping stone to get over here in order to get to this chest, which is a mithril. Being that I have high jump and glide, I really didn't need it, but there you go. If you didn't happen to have it, you can get that now because, you know, that's where we are. Next stop on our world cleanup, because Agrabah is done, we are heading to Halloween Town. Not much to collect, but something cool to see. Guillotine Square holds 2 chests that we were not able to get the last time we were here in Halloween Town. Mind you, we had the ability to get one of the 3 chests here because we have the high jump, but because we didn't have glide, we were unable to collect the other 2. So you gotta come over here and you gotta do this like grapple and pull up ability again in order to be able to get on the ledge and then pull yourself up. There we go. Good. Then you're gonna turn, and right across you see that like statue with the open mouth and whatnot. Inside of that are 2 chests that you need to glide to. And the first chest has elixir. I bet you thought I was gonna say puppies, did you? Well, guess what? This one has puppy 71, 72, or 70, 71, and 72. I am adding weird numbers to these things right now, mainly because I'm excited that we're so close to the end of collecting all the puppies. Only a few more to go. I know there's, I think, 2 more here in Halloween Town itself. So what I need to do now is I need to head over to Moonlight Hill, the place with the fancy bridge that unfolds, you know, rolls out. It's the big thing that you see in like the cover and whatnot. And kill all the enemies there and collect what's in that map. Soul went up, max HP, and his items increased. Alright, all enemies slain, only 1 level gained. Wonderful. But at least HP went up. Here in Moonlight Hill, you will find the White Trinity mark that is here for Halloween Town. There's 1 White Trinity mark per world, and now we can stand around, raise our weapons, and Trinity detect this box. This is an important one for you to collect. Make sure you grab it because it contains more puppies. 67, 68, and 69. There you go. I read them correctly this time. I believe that one was different than in the regular Kingdom Hearts edition, because Final Mix, they shifted around a lot of locations of the puppies and whatnot. So I'm pretty sure that that's new for here, at least a new location. Now, I think when we were in Halloween Town before, I mentioned this particular door, and I tried to open it, and it wouldn't let me open. I have no idea what the actual trigger is for you to get it, but here we are in the cemetery. This is a hidden area to Halloween Town that you're able to get to, I don't know how, maybe after you seal Hollow Bastion, after you rescue Kyrie, because that seems to be when most things activate. But as you can see here, we're in this little closed-off section, a lot of weird tombs all over the place, along with a lot of chests. And amongst each chest, you find dark matter. Okay, I thought it was something else. I apologize. I was going to build up for something else. Oh, wait, no, this is the build-up. There they are, 64, 65, and 66. I knew the puppies were in here somewhere. And these are the last set of puppies that you'll be able to find here in Halloween Town. And I actually think that there's only one more set of puppies afterwards. I can't see the chart personally right now, but I am like 99.9% sure that we only need one more set of puppies to have all 99, that's weird, I use that number a lot, in our Jiminy Journal book. Anywho, that's all that there is in the cemetery. The puppies are really your most important thing. I need to head to the manor, to where Oogie's manor was, because there is where you will meet the unique Heartless for this world. So I'll meet you there when I find him. Alright, so the bridge was behind us. This is where we came from. And what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to dive off the bridge to the bottom, and you're going to have to look for waves of white knights. And unfortunately, this is not correct. In order to know that you have successfully spawned that original enemy, there should only be one white knight down here. Plus, if you look around, the Red Trinity, because it was moved from its original place to its new place here in Final Mix, it disappears when you start going through the process of finding that original Heartless. If he is not here and you're just fighting standard waves, the Red Trinity mark stays on the wall. Weird, right? Alright, let me go and see if I can find him, which I'm definitely going to find him, so you don't have to wait for it. Just sit tight, hold on, let me finish off these guys, run back and forth, maybe use my enemy encounter, and I will find him, don't you worry. I think this is it, because only one white knight finally spawned. And I did not see the Red Trinity mark on the wall. Yep, this is it. Man, that took me like 6 or 7 tries in order to do. Oh crap, that was long and obnoxious. But, okay. What you need to do here, just like with the Giga Shadows, you need to destroy all of the waves of Heartless that come at you. And this would be a few waves of these White Knights. They're going to come at you in a continuous form, so just make sure you kill them. And then after you are done, the guy will drop into the middle of the field. Somewhere? Oh no, not yet. I got one more wave. Come on, guys. Go away. Get. There we go. Any more? Hey, there he is. Shebang. This weird-looking guy right over here is the Chimera. He is a Heartless wandering the streets of Halloween Town. Generally a slow-paced creature, it attacks quickly and relentlessly when angered. Armed with various abilities, such as summoning gargoyles, one must use this creature's own tricks against it. Now, in terms of the way of beating the Chimera, it has pretty much 2 health bars. The first health bar is kind of like a stun bar of sorts, and I air quote that, you can't see me, but I'm doing it. Once you do that, then it exposes its real health bar, but in addition, it'll also send out these 3 little orbs, or balls, or spheres, or whatever you want to call them, as you see right there. Not only do you need to hit him with your Keyblade when he goes into this stun form, but you need to hit those balls into him as well. They will do damage, they will earn you lots of tech points, and they will increase your chances of obtaining the Blazing Stone, which is the unique item that you need to get from him in order to synthesize stuff. So definitely make sure to put him in an area. I don't like him up on the rock, because when he sends off those spheres, it's hard for me to hit them back at him. I like him better when he's on the ground, so this way when I stun him, the balls are just jumping around him like mad, and I can just keep hitting them bang, 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 bang. They will do more damage to him than your Keyblade will, so keep that in mind as well. And I have 1 hit from him before he knocks down. Come on, guys, get him. Where'd you go? Hey! Stupid thing. He is so nimble and quick and annoying. He's probably one of the most annoying of the new Heartless that are here in Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Come on. Oh my gosh. At least I don't think he runs away. Some of the other ones have a time limit to them, whereas if you don't kill them in a certain amount of time, they automatically flee the scene and you have to attempt to find them again. But I'm pretty sure he stays around. Hey, Goofy got some HP up. That's cool. I think Donald even leveled up at some point. Or I'm spoiling something that's going to happen shortly. I don't quite remember. But, yeah, so let's keep going. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Get him. Get him, guys. Come on, one more hit. One more hit. Excellent. Got another blazing stone. I actually got one earlier in the fight. So, very good. Go away, gargoyles. I like his battle animation when he jumps up on the rock and summons gargoyles, because he like does this big stance of a show and whatnot. Very Jack Skellington-like, henceforth while he's in Halloween Town. Next place that I'm going to head to is actually Monstro. There's two things that we do not have there, a White Trinity and a unique Heartless. So let's go get swallowed by the whale again. Oh joys. Alright, getting to our destinations in Monstro is not as easy as just going to one area and everything's there. No, no, no. We have to make our way first to Chamber 6 in order to get the White Trinity, and then up there to the Throat in order to get to the unique Heartless. So that's the first place I'm going. I'm going into here, Chamber 1 to 6. Okay, inside of Chamber 6, here we are. We are in front of our White Trinity. Let us raise our weapons of power and activate the Trinity. Detect. Poof, there is the chest. Very good. Let us open her up. And it is dark matter, which is also pretty good in terms of synthesis because I had to collect a lot of blazing shards as well. And so there's a lot of the red spellcasters all over Monstro. So let's just run back to the mouth, and then we need to go up the throat. This should be pretty quick. So my guess is, unless you knew this thing was here, there would really be no reason at all for you to ever come back this way, ever. Unless, of course, you missed the Trinity as well, which happens to be, would have been on the floor here, but I had gotten it the last time we were in Monstro. But what you need to do is you need to actually climb the walls, and apparently level up too. That's pretty cool. And we need to make our way up to the room where we fought the Parasite Cage for the second time, the final boss of Monstro. Firing up, we happen to come across this guy. This is the Grand Ghost, a Heartless similar to the Search Ghost, often spotted within Monstro. Weapon attacks do no damage, only causing items to drop. Approach the Phantom and use said items for a startling discovery. So now, the Grand Ghost drops the Frost Stone, that's his unique synthesis item, and he kind of has that undead, quote-unquote, ability that you would see in other Final Fantasies, meaning that, as you see, I can hit him as much with my sword as much as I want to, as much as with my Keyblade, weapon, whatever you want to call it, but the only thing that will actually really hurt him are items, and I don't know why I'm not being able to hit him with one of these right now. So you want to use healing items on him in order to... Damn, he got away. In order to do any type of damage. The least amount of healing items or the less healing items you use on him, the better stuff he's going to drop. So something like a Mega Elixir, which I'm going to take out right now, will be enough to kill him in one shot. Otherwise that, you can keep hitting him for him to drop high potions and potions, and then just chuck them at him and have him die ever, slowly but surely. But he also has the timer on him, as you saw, so I have to leave and come back and hope that he respawns, and I can show you guys exactly what it looks like when I throw a Mega Elixir at him and he goes kaboom. Alright, there he is, locked on, item, Mega Elixir, Ghost, boom, goodbye. Look at all the money, and we actually got 3 Frost Stone from him in that one shot. You probably only need to do that one more time to have enough Frost Stones that you need for the remainder of the game, but there you go. One quick shot, boom, gone, blown up, perfect, excellent. Alright, next location on our list is Atlantica, believe it or not. We only have to get the White Trinity there, because as I said before, there's only one White Trinity per level, and, well, Atlantica's next on the list. In the palace section of Atlantica, right outside of King Triton's throne room, you will find your White Trinity underneath this, house, seashell, house thing, whatever. Let's use our Trinity Detect. That's right, Goofy, you back that up into there. There you go. And inside the chest, we have an Orichalcum, whatever you want to call it. That's all we need for Atlantica. We only have one more place to go. Wait, you have a few more places to go. I apologize. We have a few more places to go. For right now, we are going to head over to the next area, and we're going to finish up a lot of stuff in our journal, and that would happen to be Neverland. You cannot get to the clock tower at the moment in Neverland, but I'll explain that when we get there. Once you arrive to Neverland, you're able to land in the deck. You can't go to the clock tower, as I said before, and that would be because of Tinkerbell. Remember back in Agrabah, in this same episode, I told you not to talk to Carpet? Well, in this case, do not talk to Tinkerbell. If you talk to her, she will bring you back to the clock tower and have you go up against another super boss that's there. At this point, I am definitely not ready for that in any way, shape, and form, so I'm going to leave her floating there for the time being. Eventually, we will come back and we will fight both of those bosses. There's actually a third boss in a final mix that was added to the whole fray of it all, and he'll be a part of separate episodes and things along that ways. But for right now, we need to make our way to the main deck. So, move yourself up. We dropped in the cabin. Did I call it the deck or did I call it the cabin before? I don't know. I'm going a little crazy right now. Outside, and we should come across our new Heartless. Yes? No? Oh man, it's just a standard group of Heartless. Alright, let me go around, let me beat these guys up. They come in a few waves and whatnot. I'm going to collect the item that is here, because it actually is a really good item, and then I will show you the Heartless that you will fight here at this point in Neverland. So, come on guys, let's hop to it. Regardless of whatever you happen to fight here, make sure everything is cleared out and you are flying, because we need to go to the upper part here of the ship, and we have the last Trinity in the game. We don't have any more Trinities after this. So let us Trinity detect this final spot to create the chest below us, as all the other detects have done. And within this chest, we have our final set of puppies. That is it, everybody. We have now recovered all 99 puppies from all of the worlds, and I'm sure Pongo and Perdita are going to be extremely excited for us that we were able to find them all and somehow teleport them back to the house. Going to the journal, there they are. See all the little hidden Mickeys? Well, they're not really hidden Mickeys, they're Mickeys and whatnot. All the hidden puppies, or all the Dalmatians found, every Trinity has been activated, and right next to the journal we have all 3 Mickey heads. So that is great. That is just stuff that we are able to check off the list one by one. Characters, in terms of like other characters, I think we've met them all except for a few Heartless, so that's that. We're still missing a few Ansem reports, and the story will just kind of progress on its own. So, oh man, that's crazy. I'm going to be running back and forth right now in order to try and find this guy. And that didn't really work. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find this other Heartless, and then I'll show you him. Aha, there he is! That is a jet balloon. A Heartless similar to the Aqua Tank. It flies through the air with tremendous speed. Chasing it will lead to a perilous aerial battle as it unloads its missile diver attack. An attack similar to the screwdriver. Whatever. Its heinous nature attracts them to prey who carries lots of money. So as you see, if you get hit by one of those missile divers it fires off, you lose a lot of money. And after you defeat it, make sure it is above you or something along that ways in order for you to be able to catch the item that it drops, or else it's going to be lost to the ocean below you. The jet balloon, best way to deal with these things is to get below it and hit it, or make sure you have arrow level 3, because the missile divers will actually bounce off of arrow level 3 spell. Love that spell, great spell, we should get it soon, but for right now we need to head over to a quick stop at Hollow Bastion to pick up a very important spell. Not an item, a spell. Back in the library once again to uncover more secrets. It's not really so much of a secret, but we have Aries standing over here, apparently reading some books. Her and Belle should kind of get together. Maybe they can chat about random things. Sora, you should read this. Okay. Read what? It's the rest of Ansem's report. Gasp! Maleficent must have collected it. Oh, that's good. Saves us the trouble. So from there, we get Ansem's report 2, 4, 6, and 10. I'm pretty sure in Final Mix it actually goes all the way up to 12 or 13. So we have a few more pages that we need to collect in order to get the full Ansem report. But for right now, we have 1 through 10 now. Hooray, awesome for that. And I'm just kind of talking to Aries a few times, because I believe on the 3rd time you talk to her... Come on, stop. Just give me what I need. There it is! Attain the power of healing. Cure has been upgraded to Kuraga. That is awesome. That is great. We now have a level 3 cure spell, which is a bunch of bells. Some cool bells hanging over our head. That's all you needed from Hollow Bastion. We had collected everything otherwise, but it is a very important item to get. Do not miss it. Next place that we're actually heading to is a place that we ended a few episodes back, and that would be down to the end of the world and the final rest. The last of the unique Heartless is actually found here at the end of the world in the room right before the final rest, and it's one that you may recognize if you've played the series. Beforehand, I need to show this off. Combo Master. Deliver combo attacks even if attacks do not land. Basically, that means is as long as you hit the X button and Sora swings his sword, it'll pretend like it actually made contact, so you'll be able to do finishers even if you haven't made any contact. So, it's a cool item to have. I recommend putting it on, especially because of the finishers and whatnot. But what we need to do is we need to head into this room in hopes to find that last unique Heartless. And I did not. I need to run back and forth in order to do some stuff. Maybe I'll put on my enemy encounter and things like that in order to try to move things along. So let me keep going. What do I need? I need one more in order to do that. What do I not need? I kind of need everything. Alright, let me figure this out. Let me do what I gotta do. And then I'll show you those guys. Here they are. If you're familiar with Kingdom Hearts 2 or even any of the other ones in the series, because these guys have shown up in various other games, you would recognize these guys as Neo Shadow, a Heartless that travels in packs. Combining their powers allow them to attack Sora while also healing themselves. Leaving even one alive will result in a never-ending battle. These guys can be a pain in the butt if left unchecked, because Jiminy Journal is correct in the fact that this could be a never-ending battle. They don't drop anything per se, maybe a little bit of magic here and there in order to refill you, but item-wise don't happen until you've defeated the last one in the group. They come in a group of 7, and as you start defeating them, they have various tactics that they use. Initially, they just run around the field and hit you and do all this other stuff, but as you defeat them, you get to this mode, where they kind of pop up out of 7 shadows on the ground. It's random, too. And as you defeat them, you then start moving on to their next phase. Let me heal. Lots of bells. Lots of bells. There we go. So they go into this phase when you've defeated, I think, 2 of them. So when you're down to about 5 to 3, that's when they do the whole jumping through the shadow phase. When you defeat one more and you have the last 2, one will run around the field, while the other one, as you see right there, comes up from the floor in order to stop you from moving. This is a pain. There's really nothing much that you can do with it other than jumping and trying to avoid him, but it just slows you down and it's annoying. After you defeat the one that's running around, the one that has been popping up will then pop up into the field itself, and you are now needing to destroy that as quick as possible, because if you do not, he will summon more Neo Shadows to the field. And I actually think that's what happens here, because I get close to him in order to hit him, and he dives under, and because of that, he is able to summon more Neo Shadows to me, which is really, really obnoxious. And of course, nobody drops anything useful, well, except for some HP balls, so at least then from there I can keep myself healed, maybe throw on my arrow every so often, but I have to go through the entire, rounds again with these guys, every phase that they go through, in order to get back to that final one. And after you beat that final one, that is when he will drop all the items, all the prizes, and then the percentage of dropping the Stormy Stone, which is the unique synthesis item that these guys have. You don't need the Stormy Stone for much. I can say maybe 1, 2 items in here that need it in order to synthesize it, and I think you need only 1 apiece, so you won't be fighting these guys too often in order to get what you need. And I just want to destroy them and get rid of them because they're really, really annoying. They're a lot harder in Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix right here than they are in any of the other games, mainly because of their group tactics that they use. Okay, here we go. Finally, the last guy. Come on, get him, or the last 2, whatever.
Come on.
I got 2. Hey, stop it. It's so weird. There we go, got him. So now we only have 1 more to deal with. And he pops up, and I need to lock onto him somehow. Good. Come on, there we go. Stormy Stone, lots of HP balls dropped. And then that is that. That is the last of the unique Heartless in this game. That's all of them that I had to show you, and I've showed you the other ones in previous episodes. Where am I heading to now? Because all of the worlds are done. Well, I am heading back to Traverse Town to see what I can quickly synthesize, and then we are going to end this episode on a high note and show you what you get from having all 99 puppies. To Traverse Town we go! Oh, I love me a good synthesis session. Alright, so we managed to collect a whole lot more materials and everything along that ways, and I know I'm going to be able to make more stuff that is on the list. I'm not going to be able to make everything, but let us synthesize a mithril, absolutely. So we'll click that, new, mix, done. Heart guard, let's grab that, very good. And I want to say there was one more thing I can make. Oh, the Moogle badge I can make. Awesome, very cool. 3 more items done. 3 things checked off the list now. I gotta write down all of these different materials that I'm going to need in order to be able to synthesize the rest of these items, because, you know, it's just easier to have a list next to me as I'm going around and figuring out what I need, as opposed to just blindly going from world to world hoping I get what I need. Alright, so what do we got? We had the... Where are you? Moogle badge. Raises HP, MP, and AP. Awesome. Many thumbs up. No strength and defense, but I'm cool with it. Heart guard raises max HP and defense and reduces dark damage. That's cool. I like it. Like it all. What am I gonna... Do I want to switch around? I mean, get more of stuff. You know what? No. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do that in the, separately and whatnot, off camera and whatnot, because I feel like this episode is running really, really long. According to my recording time, I am at 1 hour and 14 minutes. I have no idea how much I have so far cut this down to in terms of the episode, but I'm really hoping to keep it at under 35 minutes. I'd like to keep it under 30 minutes personally, but I don't know exactly how that's going to work. Because here we go, we're moving ourselves over and we are going into the Dalmatian house. I'm kind of glad the Sniper Wild was there. I didn't have to worry about anything popping up in front of me. So we've seen this episode before, we've seen this scene before, that's what it is, where Pongo gives us the present and Perdita comes up next to him. But now that we have all 99 puppies, we are shown a very happy scene. Yay! Oh, look at them all! Look at all them puppies! They're all jumping all over the place and whatnot. Yeah, that's right, Pongo and Perdita, you guys look all shocked and whatnot. We got them back for you. How are you guys going to support 99 puppies? You should have made different life decisions. No, that's okay. They're all cute and adorable, and they're also surrounding Sora. It's like Children of the Corn, Disney style. Alright, well, as long as everybody's happy, I'm happy, and I get presents. And that's all that matters. I get stuff. Yeah, right? Isn't that how it is? That's right. Okay. Over to the pink box. I said over to the pink box. Okay. Gift from Pongo and Perdita. We first get a Mega Elixir. Another gift from Pongo and Perdita, an Orichalcum Auriculum thing. Next, we get Ultimate G. That's pointless. Next, Tech Boost ability. Alright, why not? But importantly, we obtain the Power of Wind. Our arrow spell has upgraded to its final form, Eraga, which is great. And the final thing we get is a complete gummy collection. That basically means we get, I want to say, 3 or 4 or something like that of every gummy in the game. So you're able then to make all different types of ships, all different types of configurations and things along that ways. You can make any type of gummy ship you're looking for because we have so many gummies in order to use. And that includes all shapes, sizes, and types and things along that ways. And I'm just kind of running through the house really quickly, showing you guys each room by room where all the puppies happen to land. But this is pretty much where I'm going to call it quits for this episode. I don't know what I'm doing next. I'm pretty sure I said that in the last episode, but I'm still trying to figure out what it is. I do plan on streaming my grind of all of the synthesis items. I don't know if that's going to be done before or after this video goes live, but in either case, I need to go around and collect synthesis items in order to get as many of those as possible, because I want to get that out of the way and level up my characters and whatnot before I go and tackle the Colosseum, the final battles in the Colosseum, as well as the super bosses. And once that is all done, our journal should be complete. We'll read through Ansem's reports, because each super boss drops another report, and then from there, we will go to the final rest, to the end of the world, walk through the door, and fight Ansem. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to rate and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, MetalBlade427. Until next time, everyone, you have a good one, and I will catch you all later.